Hello, just a quick video on this Squire Tele, licensed by Fender, Affinity series. It's a good guitar. I love the neck, the maple neck, and the finish on the back of the neck is very good. And the rest of it's okay. The pickups they're okay. They kind of sound like a Telecaster and stuff like that. But they're pretty cheap pickup. There's the magnet actually on the bottom of the pickup. That's fine, and they do work. There's the neck pickup. And your typical Telecaster route cutouts and router cavities and stuff. Kind of cheap wiring, no shielded wires. Just basic wires going through to your three-way switch, and very simple. Got little capacitor joining straight through from jack input in the center lug to volume output, and then also your tone capacitor here. It's okay, pretty good for what you pay for it. It's about $150, $170 or so in a store. Well, it has a pick guard too, but it's off right now. But the problem with these guitars is, and I didn't really understand this when I bought it, is that the neck profile. Well, for starters, all the electronics are low end. They work and stuff, but if you want to update them, then you're looking at money. So that's all going to cost extra. The body's okay. It's a few pieces of wood. There's a piece there, and etc. So it's not a solid body, not cut from a solid piece like a proper Fender Telecaster would be. The problem is the neck right here. The nut. It's only about 40 millimeters wide, so it's super tight and super small. So if you're a kid learning to play or a person with very small hands, that might be fine. Easy to bar chords and stuff. Not really hard to reach it. But so you can reach all the way around and plus some. But for me, I don't know how I'm supposed to pick out of 6 strings with my fingers. And my hands are fairly big, but not huge. So that's the problem with these guitars. So I think I was gonna just put it back together and sell it, get like $100 for it, or get whatever I can for it, $50 maybe. But I think I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna customize it. Might put on a wraparound bridge. Not that I actually prefer the Tele. I do actually prefer the Tele bridge, but just be something different. And then also you could try a couple different pickups, maybe like maybe a soap bar. The route out a bit for that one, and this one too, or just put a regular single coil in, kind of a hot single coil I've hanging around. Could put that in. The originals are kind of low. I think I'm guessing, but like 5,000 range maybe, for resistance anyway. And they're not very high output. But anyway, if you're looking at an Affinity, Squire, Telecaster, or Stratocaster, be careful, because the neck's narrow and there's not much you can do about that. You could try building it up, maybe laminate some wood on there and rework the whole neck and then refret as far as you could to get it wider. But by the time you do that, unless you charge yourself 50 cents an hour, you may as well go out and buy a new neck, which is usually over $100 for a cheap one from China. Unless you buy it direct from China, but anything that you can get, within a couple weeks, it's going to cost you $100 easily. Or get a good neck for $200 and up, or whatever you want to spend. So it's kind of a downfall of these guitars, which is too bad. But that's where I guess Fender has you. Like you're not getting a real Telecaster. You're getting a Telecaster, but it doesn't actually play like one. There's the back there, and it's too bad. I really like the neck. It's the perfect finish on it. It's very smooth. And it'll pick that up, but it's kind of a satin finish. Very easy to play that way, but To actually pick out some chords is difficult, for me anyway. This is Squire. So yeah, if you're buying an Affinity guitar, just heads up, the neck might not fit your fingers.